I'm sorry about the delay, but we're waiting on our county chairman and our guest player to arrive, but we've waited long enough. We're going to go on without them. So I'm going to ask you to stand out and call them down and say this.
Bandishin is Jonas, it's rather rotten as a damage of the crowd to his least our journey, man. Then when I heard him for weeks, it's very
Right enough intelligent.
Keep it over that way, will you? Up to the top, Tarakwan. Currently, against Alan Special to the league, how we just saw in North. Going up to Fatih Robley, and saw a Johnson of Vienna to Clonganilla. Reverend Fathers, President of Clonganilla, Father McGlynn, Father Quinn, and special guests, and everybody, you're all welcome here tonight to our annual dinner dance for 1994-95 year. Now, we've quite a number of guests here, and I'm going to run through them briefly so that you know who'll be talking whenever they come along. On my left-hand side here, I have Danny McNamee, who has been elected chairman of the GAA County Board this year. The GAA County Board for this year, and on behalf of Clonganilla, I wish to congratulate Danny very much on his new post. I'd also like to extend a warm welcome to Mrs. McNamee on my right hand side over here. They travelled from Ballintrae this evening, and I apologise for giving out because they were late. I didn't realise that they'd already got to Enniskillen, or Danny had been in Enniskillen to 7 o'clock to attend the meeting. On my right hand side we have the chairman of the minor board. He was with us last year and he kindly agreed to come this year again, John McConnell from Ireland. They all elected a new PRO this year, a lady from Dunlow, better known to most people because she works with Pat the Cope. But in her new job now, I'd like you all to give Martina O'Reilly a warm welcome. The man from Termon was late again, but you're less than normal way when he's going for a ball, is he? But delighted to have Tommy Ryan here and Eileen sit down and so again and I'm going to call on Father McGlynn, the President of Clonganilla, to say a few words to you.
Well, my words on Carolines and fan 4 mila farter overleken så var denne da seier til forresten and Shaw violin. Well, so the anime and taking me to Shasta Book and Shaw. Now, 5 to those who need to go on. Forget that, going 5 to her of na AMA, Ursula, Fergus Ra, the time shouting, and all. There's a small link here, Lynn and Shaw, Lynn, there's a Shaw, into the movie. You are welcome here, and you're welcome especially the famous guests who have been mentioned. We won't go into them, they are really welcome here, and I do that as one of the priests in the area. So, first of all, I would like to congratulate the committee of GAA in Rhinebeck on the good work that they're doing for football, old and young, underage and senior, doing great work and very effective work, especially with the youth. I'd like to welcome especially the under-14s who are here over here and congratulate them on their great feat and being country champions. It's great work. And of course, behind any good team, you have good men, and we'd like to thank Cahill from the Bar and Joe Kelly for the good work they have done with that same team on the 14s and watch them from now on. They're good bunch of lads. I don't want to be delaying you or holding you up, but I would like again to give my all the support we can as priests here in the parish, Father Quinn and myself, to the GAA and the work they're doing. And it's great to see so many of the young boys and, might I say, girls interested in football. And now that I just thought of that, may I congratulate the girls team in the parish who have done great work in their time and have some very good players who will go into it. Some of them will play, as you know, for the county girls team. Give them a hand there. I think that's about all. To thank, of course, Joshua Kelly, and there's another man that I would like to really thank and to offer our congratulations to him. He's rather playing a low-key position at the moment, but it hasn't been low since I'm here for at least I know for the past 18 years here for GA, and that is just doing here beside me. I know, and the various executive committees of the club know down the years how hard Joe has worked for the club. And mind you, if there was a penny to be got, Joe would get it. We thank him sincerely for all his good work in the club, and he's not gone yet, he's not getting away like that, but I'd like to see him taking a rest. And of course, as development officer for the club and the great work he has done over, you should go and see it, the facilities that are there and will be much better when finished over at the club. And Joe is one of the mainstay men behind that project. It's a credit to Joe and to all those. I know there was others here that are here concerned with that project, and it's great. We thank you, Josie, for all the good work you've done in the club. That is not forgetting, my dear friend, not forgetting the other people or in any way reducing the work that they have done. They have. There's other men like Joshua Kelly, Joe Kelly, Johnny Kelly, different ones there that have worked hard with teams down the year, and we all appreciate what they're doing. I don't want to hold you up anymore, I hand you to them. I wish the senior team and all the teams who go through the parish every success when the cook or the weather begins to improve. We see you right again here, and I was going to talk about the cook woman and we went into it. But anyway, wish you all well in your games and your competitions in the years in front of you. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.
I would also like to extend a warm welcome to our under 14s, who this year they won this county championship here, the under 14A county championship. They retained it for the second year, and I would ask you all now to give them a standing ovation because we're an excellent team. County Board Chairman Danny McNamee to say a few words to you.
I'm thrilled to have a club. Gairla really kissed you in the club. It's a card you gave. May I first of all thank you for your invitation to myself and Mary to join you here tonight. It's not my first time to be in your midst on an occasion like this, but it certainly is my first time as County Chairman. And I thought as County Chairman I would be within my rights to ask Charlie as to why we did not have a choice of beef or turkey and ham tonight. And he says the answer lies with Josie Doohan. Take it or leave it, say more.
That's a choice. You're here as chairman of the mid-market.
Good to know. And anyhow, congratulate Catherine Neely on their achievements in 1994 in winning Comórtas Spelling Gaeltachta Sinchur and the Under-14 Championship 2 in a row, as already spoken of, and in the opening of their magnificent facilities in the clubhouse. Those facilities are now beginning to be appreciated by the members of Clachaneely and the members of the public generally. I'm delighted to hear that it's been well supported and well used, and in the years ahead that facility will have provided an awful lot of entertainment for people that might not otherwise have had that entertainment. And I'm told by Mick McGrath that Clachaneely are the only club in Donegal to have a development officer that actually works. Clachaneely are presently supplying our county with a number of people in the under-21 panel, namely Shani Boyce, Alan McFadden and Pat Harkin. And it's very good to have them, and it's great to see that they're coming through after all the years of activity and development and coaching at underage. And I wish them well in 95. We also supply to our county a very capable referee in the person of Hugh McGarvey, who did do a county final in 1994 and did an excellent job in a very keenly contested game. And well done, Hugh. We look forward to seeing you doing more county finals. At the senior level, you have given us Shani Boyle. Particularly delighted to see Shani coming through into the senior squad, and he got some games already, did quite well, took a little injury recently, but that's something that you overcome. I wish him well for 1995. So to move on now just briefly to county affairs. There are a number of issues and priorities facing the association in Donegal in 1995. The ongoing work in games development through coaching and coaching courses, instigated by my colleague John McConnell here on my right. And that is just the beginning of the type of activity we have to generate in the area of coaching. We are many months and years behind other counties in this area. We have to catch up, but to catch up you have to begin. And we have made a beginning, and that type of activity is going to be supported physically and financially and encouraged in the years ahead. It's an absolute must that we develop that to its maximum. The objective of solving the problems in McCool Park and the recommencement of development there that everyone wants to see recommenced. Meetings are taking place, obstacles are being overcome, and I hope that when we meet again that we will have resolved and solved all of those problems, and we will develop which we want to see develop faith. The other objective is of course our championship encounter with Down in May in Clones. Over the next 3 months we will be investing £30,000 in the preparation of that squad for that game. Every drop of sweat that has to be extracted will be extracted, and every penny within that £30,000 budget will be spent to achieve that objective. Your own Shani boy is going to be subjected to the most rigorous training systems he's ever experienced. And so will Tommy Ryan. Have you 30,000 worth? No. I'm working on it. But the demands on Tommy and Shani are going to be very, very extreme over the next 12 weeks. And all I would say with respect to Claughaneely, and I don't wish to tell Claughaneely how to run their affairs, is to give Shani every support you can possibly give him. If you can do without him in club challenge matches, do so. And if you can do without him in tournament matches, do so. Johnny Boyle will be coming home and playing a league match for you on a Sunday, and he will be a tired player. But at the end of the 12 weeks, you will see a super fit Johnny Boyle, and hopefully he will command a place in the first 15. Again, I'd just like to thank you for having us here tonight. My apologies for being late. That was due to a meeting I attended in Lisskillen, the Ulster Convention, which overran and didn't finish until 7 o'clock. But I'm delighted to be here. I hope we have a very enjoyable evening together. Ravina Mahigov.
Thank you, Danny. Before our next speaker, there's a number of different companies that I would like to thank on behalf of Claughaneely for their sponsorship and support throughout the year. Falcara Knitwear, who you'll see later, they've sponsored some jumpers for the function here tonight, and I wish to thank them for their support through the year. Very good. Crystal, also Pat and Kathleen Swain have been very generous to us throughout the year, and we thank them very much for that. Paddy Kelly from Glasgow and Falcara has always been very supportive of us, and again we say thank you very much, Paddy. And I have the Shamrock Lodge has sent me a note of apology. Margaret wasn't able to attend tonight, but she sent us a note. To my GAA boys, Gromaya League, our son, we had Taki sorry I can't be there with you this year, but have a great night and continued success to GAA Club. And she also presented us with a sponsorship cheque. So on behalf of the club, I wish to thank Margaret and the Shamrock. Our next speaker, I wouldn't like to tell you where I met him first of all. It might make me feel old, but he's been around now, you'd imagine, for a number of years, but John McConnell has, I would say, is very, very young to the whole scene of Donegal football. But it's a reflection on the amount of work and dedication that this man has put in to realise that today he's the chairman of the Donegal Minor Board for the 2nd year. So I'm going to ask you now to give John a warm welcome.
sin seo. But ar dús bhhain an bíochas a hóist an fócham an choúil si dúin nocht. Míanta sásta bhíon seo nach bhíon seo an náí fásta agus go í anna bhaid a bhíon agus tasúlan go bhí ihe bhaid a bhíon leis an hí special is seo. Father McGlennon, Father Quan, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. First of all, I must thank the club here in Clonedy for inviting us back down here again tonight. As I say, we were here last year, and I must say, it was a great night altogether. And I was delighted to come back down again tonight to present the boys with the medals here. As I say, the most was my job here is to present the boys, and I must congratulate them on winning on the 14 championship. It's a great credit to any club who wins any underage title in any grade, but to win another 14 championship 2 years in a row is really an achievement in itself. And I think that we couldn't praise enough the efforts of the boys, and Charlie and Joe and Shothu and Hugo there, and anyone else who was involved with the team. I seen them involved that day in the final against Fanny Gales, and on a day where Fanny Gales were probably slight favourites on the day, but the Clonedy boys were far the better team. Their teamwork, very obvious, they were very well coached, and they were deserving winners on the day. I must congratulate them on that. On behalf of the County Minor Board, I must thank the Clonedy Club for the work they're putting into Gaelic games in the parish. The strengths of the County Minor Board and County Minor teams, under 21 teams, which lead on to senior teams, all starts at the club, and we must not forget this. And I think Clonedy are one of the clubs. If every club was as keen and as active in underage affairs, then there'd be no problem for the future of the county. The All Irelands, we won the All Ireland '92, but the All Ireland '92 wasn't really won in '92. It was won possibly 10 years beforehand when kids were taken out in the fields and shown how to play the game. And then fellas came through eventually to win an All Ireland medal. Now, I'm not saying that the young fellas here will win All Ireland medals in the future. I hope they do, and I know that there is as well. They're well capable of doing so. But I just hope that the club continue their underage strategy, putting good work into the youth of the parish. These boys won 2 under 14 titles now in a row, and I'm sure that the All-Sport title this year and under 16 should be their aim. I know the Clonedy Club have won under 12 and under 14 titles in the past 10 years or so, and I just think the juvenile title and the minor title down the line should be their aim. Danny talked early on about the boys in the under 21 team. Well, I think that these boys here tonight, their aim should be in 4 years' time to make a county minor team, and 7 years' time under 21 team. That's what should be their aim in the future, and eventually following Shanny Boyle into the county panel, because we need good, strong players from places like Clonedy, the stronger clubs, and hopefully that some of these young fellas here, we don't know them at this stage, but hopefully they'll come through in the future and give us plenty to cheer about. So, just finishing up, say thanks very much again for the invitation. I'm delighted to be here, and I wish the club and senior and underage all the best success in 1985.
Thank you, John. Now I'm going to ask Cathal Gallagher over here to organise the presentation of the medals to the under 14s, and John here will present the under 14s with their medals. So while they're getting ready there for a few minutes, I'm going to thank a few more people. The Bank of Ireland for their sponsorship throughout the year and their continued support in the various awards that's come later. To Alfie Green for his continued sponsorship and for the sponsorship of the Green, the Green Cup that again Clonedy were successful in retaining this year. Now I'm going to ask Cathal.
Father Glenn, Club President, Father Quan, County Chairperson, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the under 14 county champions for the second year in a row. And I want to thank the Clonedy Club as a parent, above all else, for the great work they put into underage football in the county. And it's nice to hear the county chairperson acknowledging that, and John McConnell, the chairperson of the minor board. So I thank them for that. thank the club most sincerely for sponsoring this meal for the under-14 county champions. I really wanted them to taste Joe Dugan's meat. You know, straight on, you know. So it's very good chance for them to do it. It should actually be a memorable day in their lives. It's not every year. It's not every year you won a county title. So we're very happy to make an event out of it. And equally so, it's not very often you won two under 14, which is a very competitive competition, 2 years in a row. So I want to thank Tommy Ryan for being here and John McConnell. Tommy would have given me perhaps one of the most pleasurable days of my life, and I'm happy to say that I've had much pleasure in my life, thanks to Marion in particular. I think that day against Derry and Tommy, the second half, I think in the Ulster final in 1992, was one of the great days of your life, and I think it certainly was one of the great days of my life. So thank you very much for Now, success doesn't come easy, and last year was a tough year on account of the World Cup final and so on and so forth. And these boys showed great stickability. Again, they got their inspiration from Joe Dugan, this time from his burgers. Again, they showed great stickability. So they hung in there right to the end, ultimately. There's two people in particular I want to thank most sincerely, and that's cutting other people short. I've already thanked the club, but without a doubt, there would not be a county championship here 2 years in a row, and the other success before that without Joe Kelly. So I want to acknowledge that. And in the same voice, I want to acknowledge as well the great encouragement and leadership shown by the chairperson of Board and Nog, Saoirse Kelly. We'll get on to the presentation now because the night's gone by. There's a slight problem in that I think there are 21 medals and 23 players, but I think we've overcome that, and that there's 3 sets of brothers here, so among them twins, and obviously we can't split them, so we'll have to get medals. But I think there are 2 other sets of brothers, and we can give a medal to one and then recycle it and give it to the other. Then order 2 more. I think that's possible, isn't it, Sean? What I mean to say, it's possible to get 2 more. It is. Right. So we have to go. Alright then, so number 1 is Keith Sweden. Keith Maxell, goalkeeper. Well done, Keith. Number 2, Michael Lynch. Number 3, fullback, Kieran McFadden, known to his admirers as Kieran Geordie. Left cornerback was Danny Dugan. Well done, Danny. Number 5 was Big Danny Dugan, because he's very big and was questioned by Centre half and captain, and a great captain he was James Burke Gallagher. Hopefully he's resting for a great career in soccer with Glasgow Celtic. Just in case I didn't mention that, he made sure that he would by wearing the full Celtic outfit. So, well done to you. Number 7 is Dennis Paul Ferry. Midfield, Seamus Corn. Well done, Seamus. Michael Scooby Doo. Right half forward was Danny McGee. Well done, Danny. Centre half forward was Liam Coy. Well done, Liam. Won his second under 14 medal. And left half forward was the great, incomparable Shawnee McFadden. Well done, Sean. You'll notice a lot of these fellas aren't giants in stature, but they're giants as far as footballers are concerned. Although somebody did mention to me that Dennis Boyle has come on in leaps and bounds. And there's somebody nice actually mentioned the Dennis, so it must be true. So right, left corner forward, doesn't matter. Right corner forward, we say Dennis Boyle, winning the second under 14. Number 14, John Paul Gallagher. He scored more goals. He scored more goals. He scored as many goals as Joe Duggan has made thousands of profits. I can't say any more compliment here than that. And then finally, left corner forward, John Cannon. Now, many more medals have I? 6 more medals. Right, 15 from 23 gives you that. 8. Alright, so we're still too short. That's not so bad. Right then, the subs now, in no particular order, but we're very glad to have them. The subs were very interesting. When we got to the quarter-final, lo and behold you, we had 2 subs. When we got to the semi-final, lo and behold you, we had 5 subs. And finally, when we got to the county final, we had 8 subs. So, luckily it's not at the final, or we have to go to the hotel for ourselves. Anyway, we're very glad to have them. Michael McGinley. It's Michael here from Drummond, he's not now. Alright, so that's ring medal sorted out. Barry Feely. Well done, Barry. As I say, we have to give the drums a medal each. Patrick Call agus Anya Call. I call them the drums, other people call them other things for good. So let's just say that at the moment. Now, there's Shan Shorsha McFadden is here as well, and we're very lucky to have Shan Shorsha with us because he fell for this big coloured nurse. He was over in Blackpool with KGU at Easter time, and he's very near not to get back again, so he did very well to come out of that franchise. Now, Brian Boyle is going to come up and he's going to get Dennis's medal because Dennis is his brother. That's what you're supposed to do, guys. Thank you. At least there's going to be 1 medal coming to every house. Thank you. Up, Brian. Thank you. Seamus Long, who's also a very good athlete, took after his father. Well done. And John Kelly, you're going to be ejected that day. I know you are. You're going to give your medal to your brother, Kieran King. That's right, sorry. John must be good at the mathematics. He says we don't need 1 because we're 1 short. No, give him that 1. All right, John, thank you very much. Thanks, everyone.
Doing all that good treasure in the past one to Danny McNamee here, he made something like $250,000 for the county, but I think the way Charlie was balancing the books there, he would have been a good successor to Danny. Now, I'm going to ask Tommy Ryan from Terman. Tommy, as Charlie mentioned earlier, had played a wonderful role for Donegal and has still a big role to play. And I'm going to ask him to say a few words, please.
Reverend Fathers, ladies and gentlemen, all members of the actual club here tonight, I'd like to thank you for giving me the actual invitation from myself and my aide to come down here for tonight. I'm very glad to be here. It's not every time you get an invitation to come down to Clonmany, especially when the county chairman's going to give us £30,000. So I'm just wondering how much that I'm getting. You know? I would just like to say I wish that's on the 14 team that have won the county championship every success in the future. But I remember the last time I was here at Dinner Dance, the under 14s also won the county championship, but they didn't actually win anything since that, I think, that particular team. So it's very important that they stick with it and that they do go and press ahead and won under 16 and minor titles and go and won under 21 titles. Because that's the only way that the actual club here can develop. It has to be the underage players that will do it. Because when they come through, it's very easy for the senior team to be good if you have good underage, but it's very, very difficult to have a good senior team if your underage has been doing nothing for several years. As far as the senior team goes now, I would rather see them winning nothing at the minute. I'm only joking. I'm actually very serious. I can say what I want up here. I'll be some stick before the night somewhere, but we'll have to stick it out anyway. Just again, I'd like to say thank you for inviting myself tonight, and I wish everybody here success in the actual coming year. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Tommy. Now I'm going to ask our club secretary this year, Bert Collins, to run through. We have medals here, Donegal Gaeltacht medals that the senior team won last year in Widower, and we have to present those. I'm going to ask Danny McNamee to actually present them, but Bert is going to call out the team and hopefully keep the ball rolling.
Right, I'll just go through those quickly as I can. This is the Donegal Gaeltacht 1984. Pat Carton was next, Pat's in Glasgow now, as we all know, so we'll leave it there. Number 2 was Packie Doohan. Packie, come get his medal, please. Packie Doohan, right there in the corner back, by the way. Number 3, full back of Flaherty. Number 4 was Kevin Coy. Kevin's there, he can come and get his medal. Right, it's the bar, okay, leave it down. Number 6, Kevin Boyd, not there. Number 7, Oni McFadden. Right, Oni. Number 8 was Pat Harrington, maybe O'Neill's again as well. We have far too many medals here, Charlie. Number 9 was Seamus Doohan. Seamus has gone to the river dance, I believe. That's what he told me, you know. Number 10 was our new pin-up boy, Shonny Boyd. That'd be Kevin. Number 11 was Alan, I'm all right now, McFadden. Number 12 was Joe McGarvey. Number 13 was our ex-pin-up boy, Sean Boyce. Number 13, Dennis is there. Number 15, Jerry Hewitt. Is there anybody next to me? alcoholics, Danny, no. Danny McNulty. Danny McNulty. Danny. Joe Kelly.
Right, Joe, come on.
Come on, Joe. Charlie Cannon himself. Charlie Relentless lost himself, that's why he's on it. PJ McGinley. PJ here, probably at the bar as well, isn't it?
Bingo.
Oh, bingo, he's there. There's about 10 minutes left here out of the room. Anybody give me a fiver? Thanks, Danny. Just before we go, we had a special prize here tonight for the nicest hairdo. But it ended up in a tie between Mrs. Boylan and Mrs. Scanlon. So we decided, by not saying that we wouldn't give the prize out, so give them a nice big round of applause.
Put the camera on the window. Over there, whatever.
Danny mentioned earlier about Hugh McGarvey refereeing an under 14B final this year between Kilcar and Carndonagh in McCool Park. And the county board has a policy that every referee that referees a final gets a medal. So Danny McNamee has brought the medal along with him here, and I'll ask him to present the medal out to Hugh McGarvey, our club referee. Now we've reached the stage where we're going to make the club presentations for the year, and I'm going to start off with the young player of the year. And the young player of the year for 1994 was Mark Boylan. For the junior player of the year this year is Andy McFadden. I'll repeat that. Now,
Yeah, sure.
the senior player of the year this year, and it's the Bank of Ireland sponsored trophy, is Austin O'Flaherty. Now, just a few other things. This time last year at our dinner dance, we invited one of our guests, one of our special guests was Pat the Cope, and he was again invited this year to attend, and due to other commitments he was unable to attend. But Pat, when he was here last year, assured us that he would not let Clonny leave you wanting, and in his role last year as Junior Minister for the Gaeltacht and Arts in the Gaeltacht, he didn't leave us wanting. He came forward with a grant to us for 20,000, and I thought he'd have been here to thank him personally, but I would like Martina, on behalf of the club, to convey our thanks to Pat for the generosity and the support that he gave us in the last year. And that 20,000, as most of you know at this stage, has done tremendous work for us and helping us to proceed on with the development project that we're doing in the club houses, and we're still looking for more money, as you're probably well aware, but again, on behalf of the club, I'd like to say thanks very much to Pat. Now, there's still 2 more trophies here for the ladies, and in case they're thinking that I've forgotten about them, I haven't. But the most improved player of the year, the ladies, there was a tie. There were 2 people tied on equal votes. So Mort has proposed that they share the trophy, 6 months each. So I'm going to ask John McConnell to present it to both of them, Mary B. McGee and Susanna Lentz, the most improved ladies of the year. You're not on here.
Roseanne's sister there.
There's a girl coming there.
Hey, Bridget.
Mary Bridget can have it for the first 6 months. And then John will come back and give Susanna a kiss. For the ladies player of the year, none other than Bernie Doohan. Paul and Tommy Ryan to present it.
Keep me on, it's jumping there. There you go there.
When Mark's still standing, I'm going to ask him to hold up the jersey from
Anyone see Mr. Beaton?
Can I have Keith McFadden? Keith McFadden here, please. Keith is here on behalf of Baltic Green Sportswear to present a new set of jerseys to Clonneely, and I call on the team captain, Shawnee Boyd, to come forward and present the jersey. Thank you, Keith. You can sit down now, Mr. B. Now I want to call on Mr. Michael Desmond, the manager of AIB in Falcara, to come up and say a few words to you. And also, he's going AIB sponsor the Clubman of the Year award. And while he's here, he'll announce the winner and present the prize. He doesn't know more yet. I have it here. I just gave it to the job. But he wants to say a few words also.
Our Rutron, fathers, ladies and gentlemen, officers of the club, guests and friends. It gives me tremendous pleasure to be standing here tonight to speak to you and to be associated with such a wonderful occasion. It's with a heavy heart that I stand here, because this time last year, and I'm only just here, I spoke about Corn na Gaeltachta, and Father McGlynn and I have been darting at one another for the last year about my own town of Ballyburney and Clonneely. Sadly, neither of the two of us took the prize. If Ballyburney didn't take it, I was hoping that Clonneely would. However, Beglaw Legenberg. I would like to wish the club and all the members associated with the club continued success. It's a wonderful thing to see so many people associated with such a wonderful club, and to see so many people working tirelessly. It is a strange thing that in a small way that we will bask in the glory of all the fine achievements of the club, but we are delighted to be associated with it. I would like to congratulate the under-14 team, who I've been sitting beside and who have regaled me and given me a lot of hardship over the last hour. There's a wee man, as they say around here, who's been sitting beside me, wee Brian Boyle, and I said to him, I said, what position do you play? And he said, midfield. A wonderful bunch of lads, and they're a credit to the club. And it gives me no comfort at all when I talk about Carnivale to see under 14 team like that coming forward. As I'd like to be associated with Tommy, unfortunately, who has been a thorn in the Cork side for a long time, who mentioned the same thing as I did, that the young players are the life of the club. And those young lads who have done you proud are the future of the club and will do you proud, I'm sad to say. It is now my pleasant duty to announce the club person of the year. And I'm sitting down there and I've been sort of listening to all the comments that people have been making about certain people, but in particular one, and the humour that's been going around. And mind you, I enjoyed the meat. And on that basis, it reminds me of a problem, the Lart de Carlacela, and I'm only smiling at the humour of it. It gives me great pleasure to announce on behalf of Allied Irish Banks and on behalf of Cloughaneely GAA Club, a wonderful club, the club person of the year, Josie Doohan. Josie Doohan, who is very well deserving, and it's obvious from all the people that were here and spoken before me tonight that he is very deserving of this trophy. Congratulations, Josie.
Father, fellow guests, I'd like to thank the AIB for sponsoring this trophy this last 10 years. It's a great honour for me to get a trophy from the Cloughaneely Club. It's the first trophy that I don't know whether I got it in merit or in sympathy, but I appreciate it. But I appreciate it very much anyway, and I'd like to welcome Mary McNamee for the first time to Cloughaneely at our dinner dance, and I think that the former county treasurer has very little excuse to say he's late, because any time Cloughaneely was late, we were fined £100. And I'd like to thank everybody for the development of the club, and that we may go on to develop it a lot more. And it's great to see everybody contributing in every way to make the club a better club for everybody. We have our ups and downs, we have our arguments, and we hope we keep having them. So thank you again, and I'd like to thank everybody and the AIB who sponsors for £200 every year, and to all our sponsors, because we'll be knocking on the door again in another month. So thank you to all again, and to thank Tommy. I would like to congratulate Tommy and Erin, who got married last year. Good of us going to Tommy. And I'd like to congratulate our underage footballers here tonight, and to the two team managers. Without them, they wouldn't be here. So I think the team managers on the 14s, they deserve great credit, and to the senior team, I hope that they will achieve the potential that they have, because they have it, but they haven't put it together yet. So I hope to God that this is the year. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Michael, and thank you very much, Josie. And congratulations, it's definitely an award well deserved for all the work and effort that you put in during the year as our development officer. There's a few other presentations here. and Mort's very busy over here in the corner.
Well, you want myself.
So, these jumpers that we're going to present to our special guests are sponsored by Karen Knitwear, and again we extend our thanks to them. Now I'm going to call on Martina O'Reilly to come forward to receive an award from Mort. Presentation from Mort.
Yes, yes, brilliant.
And while he's at it, I'll ask John McConnell to step forward, and Eddie McFadden is going to present John with a jumper.
Take the white one, Joe.
So here we have I'm going to ask Father McGlynn to present Tommy Ryan with a jumper.
You're the best one, Tommy.
Top man of the year, Josie Doon, present the county chairman, Danny McNamee, with a jumper.
Thank you.
Now, we're practically there, so if you bear with us for another few minutes. And to all officers in the club, right through from board and dog, right through to the senior team, team managers, executive officers, kisters, players, the lot, club members, thank you very much for the help that you've given the club this past year. The club would not exist without the support of the local people, and I think it's very evident today when you look around. Clonameli, we consider ourselves a big club. Danny spoke about it and John referred to it being up there along with the big clubs in the county. But Clonameli has a membership of 155 people approximately, of which we'll say 55 are ladies. So we're not a big club. We can be a lot bigger if we all get stuck in and rope in and support the club. Membership is open up to the 1st of March. It costs £10 a year. And anybody that's a member will be in with a chance of getting a ticket later on. And remember, all tickets this year for the first round of the Ulster Championship, the first round of the Ulster Championship this year is an all-ticket affair. So if you want, or if you feel that you'd be interested in going to that game, it's important that you get your membership paid before the 1st of March. Also, that's the signal. Also this year, we've restructured the Kistja. Now the Kistja is a very big fundraising means for the club. Without it, the club wouldn't survive, just simply. We wouldn't be able to continue. But we've restructured it, and in most areas now, people will either be calling to you this week or has called to you already. We've divided up the area into the two parishes into 5 or 6 areas, and people will be calling on a door-to-door basis. Treat them well, please. We ask you for your support. We know we've got it in the past. You've been good to us. Again, support us. We need it. Now, tonight also marks a historic occasion, probably for the hotel here. Rumour has it that the management is changing hands. I'm not too sure about it, but am I right? Rumour has it, and I think it'd be unfair of the club here to let this occasion go without showing some appreciation to the hotel staff and to the management of the hotel that has been very loyal and supportive to Clonameli GAA throughout the number of years that I can remember. And I would request Maeve, the owner of the manageress, to come forward here, please. She may be outside, so I'd ask somebody just to...
Bóilim buíochas a go le sucht an bruntas gan seo agus a sucht an takeíocht an ige thug siú éine agus a John a quick blian an nuas. I'd like to thank you all for your, well, for the present and for your support over the years. Thank you.
Now, before I ask Father McGlynn to say the final prayers, the hotel management had asked me that whenever we're finished here, if you could move outside for 10 minutes to give them a chance to clear the centre of the floor. It'll assist them in getting the dancing started earlier. So, yeah. Also, the people that got awards here tonight or prizes of any description, I want you to go outside. We have a photographer outside and we'll take photographs out there. So don't let me have to run after you. Whenever we're finished here, move on out there. The quicker people go out, the quicker we get finished up. The rest of you, sorry for keeping you seated for so long. Enjoy the rest of the night and stand now for Father McGlynn, please.
Tas a bhaile sa réiles tíom na Syrian, Wayanam na Vilian Soon Yasheri to the crocodile day and then, and Manar selects
We're going to enjoy the rest of the morning with us. Smiling girls, I heard people say, I'm sure they had not that smiling face. Only then could I agree. Sure, I told them, you're German girls, you're an Irish girl. On the M, it stands for Mary, and J, it stands for John. P stands for Paddy's land, land where I was born. And S, it stands for Shamrock's Green. It's plain as you can see, but of all the girls throughout this street, an Irish girl to be. All to conclude, finish, I'll end my little song. I'll sing for you some other day, then round this way I'll call. I'm going back to that dear spot. You ought to look where I live. It stands for Mary, and J, it stands for John. P stands for Paddy's land, land where I was born. And S, it stands for Shamrock's Green. It's plain as you can see, out of all the girls throughout this world, even I distance. When best of all, you tell them all she's happy as can be. Yeah, lucky me. Well, I don't know what's come to me. There's nothing else that my eyes can see. Like a pretty little girl from Omaha in the county of Tyrone. Oh, the pretty little girl from Omaha in the county of Tyrone. In soft summer breezes or wild winter's wind, our hearts in the green fields alive, alive. And over the across daylight shield, what do I see? Mighty hills of Antwerp and the falls bright and glare, green fields of Ireland. We are an island, we're out on the sea. We are the Irish, we're as proud as can be. In soft summer breezes or wild winter's wind, our hearts in the green fields of Ireland. I'm standing by the harbor, oh, what do I see? A great ocean liner is waiting for me. There's young eagle eagle, for islands far away. Oh yes, is the right far to go or stay. We are an island, we're out on the sea. Oh, we are the Irish, we're as proud as can be. In soft summer breezes or wild winter's wind, our hearts in the green fields of Ireland. I pray that the end of the troubles will come, to bear we the hatred all when I come, and the neighbor won't smile me with a call to his friend. The green fields of Ireland will unite once again. We are an island, we're out on the sea. Oh, we are the Irish, we're as proud as can be. In soft summer breezes or wild winter's wind, our hearts in the green fields of Ireland. Oh, we are an island, we're out on the sea. We are the Irish, we're as proud as can be. In soft summer breezes or wild winter's wind, our hearts in the green fields of Ireland. Oh yes, our hearts in the green fields of Ireland. Thank you for dancing. Take a little break and next dance, please. I still believe we can hold it together, but there's something I want you to know. Oh, when I gave you my heart, I gave it forever, but you can't take me when you go. I still believe we can hold you together, but there's something I want you to know. Oh, when I gave you my heart, I gave it forever, but you can't take it with you when you go. No, you can't take it with you when you go. This time with a song called The Fields of Athenry. My lonely prison fly. Our love was on the wings. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Rye. My lonely prison wall, I had a young man calling. Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. It's the famine and the brown, high valley ran me down. You must raise our child with dignity. Where once we watched the small free birds fly. All our love was on the wings. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Rye. My lonely harbor wall, she was the last star falling. As the prison ship sailed out against the sky, oh, she lives in ocean breeze for her love in Motley Bay. It's so lonely round the fields of Rye. Long night fields of Rye, where once we watched the small free birds fly. All our love was on their wings. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Rye. Lonely round the fields of Rye. Thank you. Take a little break and dance in your next dance. And I thought about a very light night, arms around me, getting tight. It's all I need to see for me to say. I said, hello, Mary. In my heart, sweet Mary, you so in love with you. I knew Mary, with my heart, hello, Mary, in my heart. Oh yes, hello, Mary, in my heart. Take this time with some oldies called Jambalaya. Goodbye, Joe. We gotta go, be your mile. We gotta go, girl, to be rolled down the mile. I have all the sweetest one, be your mile. Sound like a real helmet fun of the mile. Yeah, jungle, I got this fire feeling of love. Born in that out of the sea, man, shed me up. It gets dark, break your heart again. Sounding like a real make fun of the fire. And Timmy told me no place. If I'm down to see you on back the day, racing style, one wild view, my own. Sounding like a real make fun of sharp as the gale. Son of a gun will have big fun on the fire. Settle down, far from town, give me a hero. And I'll catch all the fish in the bayou. I need a mom to buy along what you need. Son of a gun will have big fun on the bayou. Hey, jungle like a fish pie, feeding gumbo. Party night, I'm gonna see my Michelle. Yeah, big guitar from Ray Charles again. Son of a gun will have big fun on the bayou. Yeah, jungle like a fish pie, feeding gumbo. Party night, I'm gonna see my Michelle. Big guitar from Ray Charles again. Son of a gun will have big fun on the bayou. Son of a gun will have big fun on the bayou. This after the football song goes something like this. Forever and ever I love you. I swear by the stars above you, oh, there never will be any other. I love you forever and ever. The sun may stop shining ever. This all you'll see me run by. The man, the moon may stop smiling. But I'll always be by your side. Oh yes, forever and ever I love you. And I swear by the stars above you, oh, there never will be any other. I love you forever and ever. No other's arms ever hold me. No other's lips will ever kiss me. And no other's heart will ever miss me. 'Cause I love you forever and ever. Oh yes, forever and ever I love you. And I'll swear by the stars up above you, oh, there never will be any other. I love you forever and ever. That's the meadow, that's Texas. In a little place called Hamburg down. Out there that old jukebox playing that song called Trying to Grab a Man. Oh, you never got the coffee. Yes, play me that crime man. Thank you, take a little break for instance, please. That mountain places, but my heart will leave at home. I gotta go. One more time. This is my homeland. gentleman down there present the 5 desserts tonight. So the gentleman down there, we're not going to mention his name, but he wears a red jacket. And he's a rep. I'd like to see him out dancing on the floor. I'm not surprised he's not able to dance after eating 5 desserts. She can make her own way. I feel she is no later on. Well, he is the winner of the title she wins someday. She goes to see what he can do there. I used to love her, used to love her once. Long time ago, I used to love her, used to love her once. Long time ago, it's gone. All my love is gone. All my love is gone. I remember her collecting for concern. She was on 40 and a fast just one around like 10. But I owe it up to her and made my precious contribution. I went to her to tell her how you seduced her everything. When you get into a song, I used to love her, used to love her once. Long time ago, I used to love her, used to love her once. Long time ago, it's gone. All my love is gone. Oh, it's gone. All my love is gone. Well, I love you know the truth, but let you go round her wheels. I don't want some things I had about it, things must be done right. Well, I met this young one Sunday night, so she's into break. And I wish I could have rid the world of miserable brick. Then we had a session. I used to love her, used to love her once. Long time ago, I used to love her, used to love her once. Long time ago, it's gone. All my love is gone. Oh, it's gone. All my love is gone. It's gone, 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 gone. All my love is gone, 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 gone. All my love is gone, 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 gone. I have found she can't make her own way. Thank you for dancing. Take a little break. Next dance, please. That makes us feel this time we're not going to join the combines years later. We've got friends and we've got friends. We've got education too, but we just can't throw away the precious years. So we'll walk the streets of London and the streets of Baltimore, and we'll meet at night in several Boston bars. We're the leaders of the future, but we're far away from home, and we dream of you beneath the ivory star. As we look on the silent and the lady in the lane, as Manhattan turns to face another Sunday, we just wonder what we're doing. Bring on song like home as we look forward to another day. Oh, it's not the word that scares us. We don't mind God is job, and we know things will get better once again. So 1,000 times June, we've got follow and you too. All we're missing is the kiss on the way. All switch off for you. Father's House. Game alone is all that's left now. The old time's gone has fallen down. I dry my eyes as I fondly remember the days of long ago when I was young. In my father's house, we were poor on rich no TV, having good times, there were plenty of. My mama called the melodies, and we all sang along. In my father's house, when I was young, come the time when I am older, and my own children are all rare and gone. I wander there, don't fondly remember the days of long ago when I was young. In my father's house, a smile that greet you at the door. Friendly word, even growlers, there was welcome for. Nighttime neighbors rambling might stay till 12 and 1. In my father's house, when I was young, the years have passed, and the times are changing. The rambling past has long gone, but still I hear the laughter of children, just like I did when I was young. In my father's house, we were poor but rich to love. No TV, having good times, there were plenty of. We made amends to what we had, and we sang a happy song. In my father's house, when I was young. In my father's house, when I was young. Thank you for dancing. Thank you for everybody. burned on stage or something like this. We're going to do one for them. Even though the last one was left aside as well, but I want to see it this time. That's lovely for you. Fire comes the deep blue water, and she goes Jeremy's daughter by the banks of the old river Rhine. Well, old Mary met her old in cause she is my pretty Caroline. your nights by the raging streams of holding you tight. For the first time, look into your eyes. One of these days, I wanna be your nights. It really said for us to be together. It's wrong to think about you, but I do. And how many times have I laid and wondered what it would be like loving you? And one of these days I wanna be your nights. I dreams of holding you tight. For the first time, looked into your eyes. These days, I wanna be your nights. You got somebody that you think the world of, and I know that you would never leave. But you can't deny there wasn't a sparkle when you were looking at me. These days I wanna be your nights. I dreams of holding you tight. The first time looking into your eyes. These days I wanna be your nights. Yeah, these days I wanna be your nights. There we go, the last one tonight goes something like this. Shone down to really young Manhattan. I was here in New York City for the show. An Irish band was playing out in Brooklyn, and the weatherman with his fire glow. Then I met Bermuda for the first time. Said we were talking like old friends. She told about life waiting in the city, and the plans to go to Kelly. Reed's heading out to California, and thinking in life she wants to do the most. She's tired of living here in New York City, and tomorrow she'll be leaving for the coast. Came out here some years ago from Ireland, a lady of the finest social grace. Good eyes sparkle like the stars of evening, his smile is our charming face. Talked about the old times and the home life. It was like as if she'd never ran away. His heart was back home in Roscommon, and the land was gently towards another day. Rita's heading out to California, is thinking life she wants to do most. She's tired of living here in New York City, and tomorrow she's leaving for the coast. Nights of dancing City. And tomorrow she'll be leaving all alone. She's tired of living here in New York City. And tomorrow she'll be leaving all alone. Thank you, this woman, if you get to sing. I'd like to thank the organizers. Nice folks that were having us here tonight. Especially one of the thanks. That's the father we did it just on. Just mentioned there. For the other organisers for this well to get us down here tonight. Thank you very much to you all. We gotta go, we don't mind. Fish pie, Lordy night, I'm gonna see my Sandio. Yeah, big guitar, super jar, and you. Shining gold, every fun on fire. There be so many old and brings some magic. If I'm gonna see you all by the dozen. Resting down on my field line. Saturday got real having fun on the fire. Hey, jump the line, nothing's fine, feet Party now, I'm gonna see my Sandio. Big jar and different jar and you go. Signing got work, having fun on fire. Settle down, far from town, give me people. And I bet some fees in the idol. I need a love, I long what you need. Signing got work, having fun on fire. Hey, jump the line, I feel Party night, I'm gonna see my Sandio. Yeah, big guitar, big jar, and you. Sounding got real, having fun on fire. Let's have it over. If the only guy alive that you ever understand, live life, stick smoke, and laugh loudly. You'll never make her wife to a home man. Oh, when I was a little baby with my moonlight. In the old cotton fields back home. When I was a little baby with my moonlight. In the old cotton fields back home. Oh, when those cotton balls get right, you don't make very much cotton. In the old cotton fields back home. It was down in Louisiana, just about a mile from Texas. In the old cotton fields back home. Oh, when those cotton balls get rotten, you don't take very much cotton. In the old cotton fields back home. It was down on, please, man. For this time. You won't see me smile again, oh no, for a while. When I'm here on the lonely street there, it's hard to find a mind. Right home, I better forget about the past. Heart recall the teardrop falls and I break down and laugh. I cried when you left me. I cried to forget your memory. And when I see your photograph, it tears my heart in half. And only hurts me, baby, when I laugh. I think I'm going crazy with what you've done to me. Victim of your reckless ways, what I've done to me. Jukebox in the corner knows exactly what to play. Singing the blues and born to lose, but after her away. I cried when you left me. I cried to forget your memory. And when I see your photograph, it tears my heart in half. And oh, it hurts me, baby, when I laugh. I cried when you left me. Cried to forget your memory. And when I see your photograph, it tears my heart in half. And oh, it hurts me, baby, when I laugh. Yes, it only hurts me, baby, when I laugh. The Thank you.